than a whole lot of brothers are doing. Dr. Johnson has one of the top 10 best-selling books on Amazon, which is good. She's a clinical psychologist. She's one of these super people. God damn that woman. Hey, movie star quality. And she got her bachelor's degree before she hit 20, got her master's before she got 21, and then got her PhD. And this is one of those super people that ought to be where Kamala Harris is, but she's a decent person. Okay. Now, she's a rare breed. She actually is president of an NAACP chapter, but she makes it something else. So like when this thing that became Black Lives Matter first started, before it got corrupted into Black lesbian mania and pushing this anti-family dialogue, she got the chief of police for the Los Angeles Police Department, all of his staff and every one of his command officers out there to tell the citizens in Long Beach, California, that they were not going to tolerate this stuff happening again. And actually, from what I saw the last few times I've been to LA, it actually seems to have made a difference. They're trying to recruit her to run for mayor of Los Angeles, like they have recruited me to run for mayor of Memphis in 2023. My slogan is JB in 2023. Okay. So anyway, some things need to be done. And we've got this Dana Cumberlander, Valerie Denise Jones. Oh, she's going to like you. She's the director of my show. She's a good-looking woman. And by the way, former model, but you know what her problem is? She can't find a man. So all of these attractive, intelligent women can't find a man. Yeah. And it's kind of crazy. Hell, even a rich tycoon I ran into one time, white guy, billionaire, said, look here, Judge, would you do me a favor and sit next to my two daughters at this banquet and talk sense to them? And I'm talking to one of them. She's got either boyfriend or husband, I forgot which, but she was the plain one. The younger one was working on her PhD. She's a billionaire. She looked like a movie star, man. She was gorgeous, and she was breaking it down. She had a few glasses of wine, and she said, look, Judge, I can't find a man, an eligible bachelor. I said, well, what's wrong? So she had him, and my daddy said, I need to ask you. I said, why don't you just break it down? She said, well, let me put it this way. These guys I go out with, they like my girlfriends with dicks, and I ain't a lesbian. God damn it, I want a real man. What the hell's wrong with this? So I broke it down. She said, so in other words, my mama, her friend girls, and my aunts, and all of them, they raised these boys to be like this. Yeah, I said, that's basically what it is. She said, so who the hell gave these folks the idea that we want a girl? If we wanted a girl, we'd be lesbians, damn it. We want a man. And my dad is a real man. Nobody fucks with him. By now, she's cussing, so he's a real live man, I mean, he does wrong, but God damn it, he's a man.
But that's what they don't understand. They think men are just this one thing and we got to be perfect, but it's a bunch of different ranges of men. So that's why I'm trying to bring people together. So some people are going to wear ties and some people going to fix on tractors and some people going to farm. It's different forms of men and we should all be respected. So I appreciate you coming on my platform, but I also want to ask, and I'm definitely coming on yours, but I want to ask you, coming from an elder to a young buck, what would your advice be to young males, young men and women coming up, trying to figure this thing out, that's trying to do it the right way and trying to get married?
Very briefly.
Okay.
Where I am to where you are seems like 2 years ago. The older you get, the smaller percentage of your life a year is. So when you get 70, 73, 74, 75, every year is just 1/70th of your life. When you're 30, it's 1/30th. When you're 2, 3, 4, it's a big percentage. Time passes very quickly. And in your own mind's eye, you never get past where you are right now. And you got to look at yourself in a mirror to realize how old you have got. And you have to be able to deal with yourself. Now, I would suggest to you to keep doing what you're doing, and any other young man out there, white, black, brown, red, yellow, be able to look in a mirror and say to yourself, I acted like a man. I acted like I was supposed to have yesterday. I acted like a man. I'm going to act like a man today while you're shaving, And I'm going to have to uphold. Now, to uphold, you have to get your shit together. That means you have to commit yourself to the task of working. It's like nothing comes easy. If you have a talent, that's great. But that talent might change because you get older. Like you, hell of a basketball player. I understand, got first round draft straight out of high school. That's cool. But, I know Magic Johnson personally. I've known his family for 35 years. I met Michael Jordan, met some other people. Penny Hardaway, I was on his board of directors for his charity foundation. A guy named Randy Wade and I, who they call Big Daddy, we used to do man ups to some NBA players 30, 34 years ago because they didn't have it. But the bottom line is focus, because what you do at an early age, you're not going to be able to do later. And what you can do later is your labor, your talent physically evaporates, but your acumen, your skill, your mind can increase. So keep your mind focused on an objective, have a cause, have a purpose. And if you have a purpose, your life is a lot easier because you can stick to it, where you can say, I made it rough on myself, but it's a matter of principle. A lot of people compromise because they say you got to do what you got to do to get somewhere, but no, you got to do what you're supposed to do. And if you do what you're supposed to do, maybe what's going on is there's something to develop that's developing where only a person with your credibility can deal with it. Now, you see, young brother, here's one thing that I'm going to mentor you. You got my number. Use it frequently, because here's the deal. My slogan is protecting womanhood and promoting manhood. And to promote manhood, you promote it in yourself and your peers, but you have to bring up in school young men so they can take over when you're too old to do it or when your ass dies. That's so brown. And the interesting thing is, I've been near death at least once or twice. And when you can say, yeah, I upheld, you don't worry about whether you're going to heaven or hell. You don't care because you did what you were supposed to do. Focus on that and keep your eye on the goal. What is your purpose? Our people need leadership, not some goddamn pimp ass motherfuckers that are trying to hustle. We need leadership. We need direction. So spend your time finding out everything you can about everything. Get all the knowledge you can on everybody, because when you know what people are about, even if you got misconceptions, you can investigate further to see what the truth is. You'll see where somebody is coming from. And if you're really doing something and they're trying to trap you or ruin you, you can lay landmines so they'll step on them before they get to you and blow themselves up. See, you're talking good stuff, and you are sincere about what you're doing. Is manhood. That is the most important thing. Remember, people look up to you, and what you can do is use your forum like this to start jacking these fools around and embarrassing them. So you got somebody like me watching your six, because ain't nobody do shit to me. I got my money. I'm retired, damn it. I'm going to make some more.
I appreciate that.
But they can't touch me because I'm 74 years old and I don't have any more goddamn career unless it's recreational or it's a hobby, even though I do have a product. It's called Judge Joe Brown's Barbecue.
That's what I'm talking about.
Be the judge.
I gotta support you. I'm gonna text you.
OG, which is good, and hot, which is very good.
Yep.
Barbecue chicken sausage, near meat stuff will be made into links, and it does great on ribs. And
tell them how to get it. How can they order it from you?
Well, it will be online. It's not up yet, but the website is going to be JJB for Judge Joe Brown, BBQ.com. JJB BBQ. Its site isn't running yet. It will be in a couple of weeks. I'm told it'll be sold at Kroger, Anderton's, and Walmart, starting in various parts of the country. And if you want to taste it and you get to LA, there's a gentleman, Chef Damon, who has a business that doesn't even say barbecue on it. It's on 79th and Western down in the hood. And it's called D's D's Original Takeout Grill. They've got the best barbecue in Los Angeles. That shit is dynamite. We got a video clip coming out showing you how to do everything with these products. From making greens and show you how to pick them so you don't do it slow like grandma did. Coleslaw, all kinds of stuff, beans, how to set the cue up and how you deal it, and how it's supposed to be cooked. Yeah. And we've got some stuff we're trying to patent, some cookers and barbecue stuff, so you can, instead of using a crock pot, you can put this stuff on. You don't boil it, but you actually do it the way it's supposed to do. You can put it on and come back to it hours later, and it's good to go without it being burnt and everything else. And you've got some good cue. Yeah.
I like it. I got an attorney that might can help you with that patent if you need it. I know you got a lot of stuff going on.
We got a crew, but more to marry.
Yeah.
So I'm doing some of the engineering on this stuff, so it's good. Now, I'm going to give you Doc Cheyenne Bryan's number, Dana Cumberlander's number, Bernard Johnson's number. These people can help you out. And I'm going to give you the number to call in for us. We tape this stuff on Fridays. It's 4 to 6 your time. But if you're already on at 6, we have a free-for-all hour before they shut us off. You can't call in if you aren't already on the line by then. And we edit it, and it goes out on iHeartRadio the following week. So
I'll be there on Friday. Yeah. I said I'll be there on Friday. So we all good. I appreciate
next Friday, you can come today just to check it out if you want to.
Okay.
I know I'll come today. But brother, stay focused. You're doing great stuff.
Thank you so much.
Women will find you good looking, so watch out for the gold diggers.
Yes, sir.
You know why they get married so often in Hollywood?
Why? Why is that?
It's the only safe way to date.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. You got so many wackos and gold diggers out there. It's the only way you can protect yourself from #MeToo is to get married. They can't claim you groped them if she's their wife, you know?
Jesus Christ, that's crazy.
Is that bad?
Man.
And another thing, brothers, let me give you a piece of advice. The fine ones are easier to deal with than the plain ones. The fine ones really have something to look at, and they worry about every little crease, wrinkle and everything else. And everybody's so afraid of them that they crave for company. So if you just have good conversation with the fine ones, you get them quicker than the plain ones who get more attention.
Absolutely.
So you got it going on. When men breed up to fine and women breed up to wealth, power, and mind. And remember, it isn't all about money, because you have, in any society, you have the intelligentsia to get the ideas together. You got the military that protects it. You got the people in business or the economy who make the money. And then you have the people that are in the business or running it. They're into politics. Consider politics. Be charming, but don't compromise your principles. Resist paying somebody for anything. And if you get into that, somebody says, what's in it for me? Here's your answer. Good governance. That's all. Because you live here too.
I respect it. You got anything else to say to the people?
I guess this is Joe on the go. You know.
Hey, I salute you. I definitely appreciate you. You can see by the chats, and this has been one of my largest screens, so everybody love it. This has been my plan the whole time, just like it's not about me, just to bring the elders together. So as much as I can come on your show and you can come on mine and you link me with these other people, I'm open just to bring the young people. We got to bring the young people to the elders and people like yourself that's going to do it the right way.
And one other person, too, you need to talk to her. She's one of these people that did right. She got victimized because the people she was relying on to protect her betrayed her. That's Dr. Carmen Johnson. She doesn't do a show. She's just an intelligent woman. She would be an elder woman that could school you in a lot of things because she does what she does. And she's got an interesting story. So look out for that one. Now, I don't know if I forgot anybody. All right, Maurice Duncan. You may have encountered him. That's another young man that's trying to put together. He's not in front of the camera. He's not behind it. He just goes and finds anybody you want to find. And as far as the Breakfast Club goes, fuck those punk asses. And I challenged them to a debate on neutral territory, and I'll whip all of their behinds, and the punks run. They are afraid of the old man.
That's mama's cooking right there. Hey, I thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna go step out for about an hour. I will definitely see you on Friday. I appreciate you blessing, the young people. I told them I was gonna bring you, so as many times I can come on yours, you can come on mine. Let's do it. Let's bring these young people and let's open their minds to something different.
There you go. Think possibility, think outside the loop, and if everybody's doing it, don't do it because you don't want to be part of the sheep with your nose stuck in another sheep's ass. It's somebody herding the flock that you're in. Yes, be original, step out, prepare, get your head together because the mind is the most important part of you. That's the only thing you will keep after everything starts getting old and decrepit. Keep your mind sharp, keep focused. Be able to look in the mirror and say, I have been, I shall be, and I am a man. And you can rest easy, sleep well at night. Your health is better and you get more pussy. God damn it. Can't get better than that.
We'll end on that. Thank you so much, Judge. Hey, I'll see you on Friday.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Out of here, young brother.
Yes, sir.
And that was the live. I was twisting my hair while we was watching it. That's all I have. Hey, if Becky, he goes back live, I'll come back again.
Becky with a good hair. I know you're going to talk about